Welcome to the Off Topic Podcast. I'm Koba the Gorilla.
And I'm H.
And this is episode 104. We're here, guys. Another beautiful day in Southern California.
Pretty chilly day now.
It's kind of fucking nighttime now.
It's cold. It's night. It's everything.
I like that it's cold, but I kind of don't like that it gets dark out so fucking quick. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's time to go to sleep soon, and it's fucking not. It's 6:30.
It gets you out of track, you know, like, yo, like what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
But then but it's a good feeling too when you think it's late, but then it's like early, like, oh shit.
It is when you have more time.
Like,
you know what I do something
what?
That's kind of dumb? Like, I'll put my alarm at 4 in the morning, and I'll just go back to sleep because I feel like that feeling is so bomb. Like getting up early and being able to go back.
It's happened to me, but not like on purpose. It's like just like we'll wake up like earlier and like, oh shit, like 8 more hours, 6 more hours, you know.
Have you ever like started getting ready for school or for work, and then you realize you don't have school or work that day?
It happened a couple times.
Yeah, that's the best fucking feeling.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. That's like coming, bro. Yeah. It's so fucking sick,
badass.
dude. I know, man. But
yeah,
I fuck with the winter time though. It's about time, you know.
It's a great time for.
I feel like the summer wasn't that hot this year.
It was.
I feel like it went by fast too.
Went by fast.
Because at the beginning of the summer, it was still raining and shit. Remember?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So I feel like the rain. Thank God, the rain. Like
there were more cloudy days, so that's why we didn't really feel it.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
And we didn't get like 105s, 110s.
I fucking hate that weather.
Yeah, I know. But you know how like we get one day and then like everybody makes it a big deal.
Honestly, like
bro, we had hurricanes.
Oh, dude. What is it, like 2-3 months later?
Like
3 months later, if you were scared of that fucking hurricane, you're a pussy.
You're a bitch.
You're a fucking bitch.
I was laughing at
You're a fucking... I sold you generators at marked up price, and that's what you fucking get. You know?
All of a sudden, people care about regular batteries.
Yeah, that's funny how you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, like no more rechargeable shit, huh? Yeah. you guys were looking for like some double A's, some triple C's.
Yeah, when the apocalypse happened, Blue Lemon's gonna be worth more than a Tesla, you know? When when the Tesla won't start because the fuck we get EMP'd.
Now they don't even make noises.
Wow. I know they don't make noises, huh?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like noise in a car. I don't like a car that's too loud either. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a car guy, but I feel like it's like there's a little joke in Family Guy where Brian has a Prius, and then Peter drives, and he goes, the car won't start. He goes, it's on, Peter. He goes, why isn't it making any noise?
Yeah.
It's not working. He's like, just fucking drive. It doesn't make a noise.
Yeah,
yeah, it's fucking funny, dude.
It's fucking crazy.
Do you ever feel like you'd be like a big car collector? How much money do you think you'd have to have before you start buying cars out of pendejo?
10 million?
Yeah, like that, huh?
Because I'm not a car guy.
Me neither. But I'm just asking, like, obviously when you get so much money, you start running out of ideas on how to spend your money. I feel like that's when you start buying cars.
I feel like I'll spend it in something else rather than cars.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like what?
Houses.
Yeah, but everyone says that, though. Everyone's always like, oh, let's just invest it instead. Like,
no, I'm not investing just to have houses.
What about a less...
Oh, you know what?
What?
Exotic animals.
Exotic animals?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You would have an exotic animal?
Like, well, I would have exotic birds. Like in Michoacan, like all the drug lords have like fucking exotic birds and fucking tigers and kangaroos.
Birds I can deal with. I wouldn't get any monkeys, no chimpanzees, because I'll fucking rip my dick off.
Nah, like I wouldn't have like... I would have birds like toucans and shit like
chill shit.
Like what they had in Michoacan, like in the houses they got, like, oh shit, that's badass.
Yeah, that is pretty sick. Like Pablo Escobar.
Like I have like
rhinos.
I have fucking turkeys running around.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'll even be satisfied like just having dogs, like cool dogs. You know.
Cool dogs. Yeah.
Like well trained, like fucking bloodline dogs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm more like. I'll be more into like buying like paintings.
You like art?
I do like art.
I think art's fucking whack, but that's fair though.
But I mean, because with cars, I don't get hard on fucking Challengers. Fucking.
Yeah, but we're speaking like millionaire money. We're not.
That's why millionaires fucking buy paintings.
Challengers, no.
John Cena fucking buys them.
I guess. Yeah, but John Cena's a real car nerd, though.
Okay, but like, I'm saying like,
I'm not trying to change your mind.
No, like if we're talking about like automobiles or shit that moves, a yacht.
You know why you need to learn how to swim first.
Oh fuck! Wait, life jackets.
I lied. So you'll just float and die, and then
fuck it until a shark eats me.
Yeah, I know. Do you know why paintings are something that I think are fucking lame.
Well, not just like, paintings. Like,
no, I know. Go ahead. My perspective is,
go.
I feel like once you get money and you start doing things that I know it's not you, and by you I'm speaking me, it's like you're being like a fake person already. Like, I didn't give a fuck about art now. Why the fuck would I give a fuck about art randomly? Like, oh, this is a Leon Scott original drawing from the 1800s.
But I would.
I think he represented imagery here and capitalism.
I would be like that.
Fuck you.
To me, it would just be more like a flex, you know?
Yeah, I understand. But I'm saying, like, art, I feel like it's so fucking... It's such bullshit. It's such a lie. Like,
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, like whenever it's like some fucking hipster's like, I think it's representing the greed of capitalism in this drawing. Like, no, it's not.
Like he was just bored and he decided to paint.
Yeah, and you're fucking telling me that, oh, I'm too dumb to understand art. I'm not. I fucking understand art, but that's fucking stupid.
Another thing I would buy would be like historical artifacts, like maybe like Simon Bolivar's sword or something. Yeah, like that. Like,
would you get like some Nazi shit?
I would like I would buy like a jacket or something, you know, just have it because I love history and I like
having like the rocket and shit.
Like so
you're like, oh shit, it's raining. my and I'm doing my laundry. Fuck, and you wear your SS.
But I would like to buy shit like that, like swords and fucking like crowns, or if I can.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, I don't know, it would just be cool.
That's cool. I think my fuck you purchases would be cars, and I'm not saying expensive cars. Yeah, I'm saying like just cars in general.
I'll buy the old Tacomas.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like I'll fucking like some Supras, you know, like shit like that. Like I don't think I'll ever be like, oh, this is the Murcielago fucking car.
Murcielago V300.
Yeah. Like
you just see Cobra down to 10.
I don't want to get anything that I have to learn how to fucking drive. You know what I'm saying? Like that's because then again, that's not me. I want to keep it real, you know, like. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm all of a sudden gonna give a fuck about a car. Like, nah. Like,
you think we're just in that place right now where we haven't been there, so we don't know what it's like to not open doors, but have the access to new things?
I don't agree with that.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
No, I know, and I'm answering you. I'm saying I don't agree with that because our interests are our interests. You know what I'm saying? Like, my shit that I'll enjoy doing when I have fucking money is going to WrestleMania front row or box seats. Like, you would be going to fucking soccer games, going to different stadiums in the world. Like, that's a fucking flex. You know what I'm saying? But we just made a couple jokes earlier where people like they get some money and they start dressing their fucking ranchero dad in some fucking
Armani. Correct.
It's like that's not you.
Yeah, it's not.
And people confuse that with hating, but in reality, like I see right through you. Like I'm not even hating. It's just I see right through your.
We said in the episode, it's not even hating.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I feel like I get your. That's a great point, by the way. Of we're not there yet, so we don't know. But I also feel
because me personally, I don't think I would. Like I wouldn't see myself playing polo, you know.
Yeah, like
because I don't play it right now. I play golf right now,
exactly,
but I don't
that's
play
bullshit.
polo.
Golf is another thing where all of a sudden it's like people like. I remember when I was. I remember when I was young, golf was boring. Golf is like the country music of sports, where all of a sudden it's fucking cool.
Yeah, but they all playing that little fucking that game.
Nah, people have been into golf now though. Yeah, I've seen people golf.
Yeah, but only like 1 month and then they quit.
No, I'm not saying they're real fans. Like, you know, and I'm not saying you don't like golf. You're not a follower. I know you personally. Yeah. You're not a follower. But I'm saying like all of a sudden like it's cool to like golf. It's cool to like country music now. Oh, Luke Combs and Jelly Roll, man. That's fucking like that's not you. Like not you, but I'm saying in general like that's not you. Like that's what I hate. I fucking hate fakeness. It gets me so mad.
But they get out. That's a good thing. They get out pretty quick after like the I guess the popularity dies.
You think it dies?
Yeah. Like they'll get out. Like they won't be listening to Luke Combs later. They'll just go back to Drake.
Yeah, I feel like it's just such bullshit. Like, oh, Luke Combs. Like,
yeah, like Neo se las like fool. Like you guys don't even listen to your old rancheras, you know?
Luke Combs, like you're not a fucking really? Luke Combs fan. Yeah, like when he's like, oh brother, we gotta get you on the podcast. Like, fuck off. Like you're not a fucking Luke Combs fan. Like you're so fake.
He said that.
Yeah, it was a long time ago when it was harder to like Luke Combs. I'm not saying he's dead now.
Yeah, but
yeah, and that's what I mean by fakeness. It's like you said, like, okay, you play golf now, but you're not gonna be like, it's a nice day for polo today. Like you're not gonna fucking.
I'm
still gonna fuck up an In-N-Out burger at 1 a.m. when I'm a fucking millionaire. Like, I don't.
Where's gonna go to King Taco?
I'm not gonna go be like, oh, there's this lovely little restaurant where you have to reserve 2 weeks in advance. Fuck you. If you don't want me, I won't fucking be there. And I can honestly say I'll never sell out.
I know you won't.
Yeah, but people are like,
you sold out.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be like, there's a beautiful place here where they sell drinks. Like, nah, bro. Like, I'm not saying to be close minded and never learn, have good taste.
I do understand you.
Yeah,
like I'm not like people won't understand you, but I truly understand you. Where, yeah, you're not closing doors to like nice things, but
yeah,
you're also not gonna be pretending you're a big fan or big follower of one little thing, you know?
Because unfortunately, like a lot of people that I've seen with success, and gets like close to me, like,
yeah,
I feel like they lose themselves, like in their image, and then it's like
they tell us one thing, but in reality, we're seeing something else.
It's like Jay-Z, right? Like 50 Cent made a great point when he was on Conan O'Brien. He's like, he's out of touch. Like, I can't relate to Jay-Z anymore. Like, you're a billionaire. Like, it's fine. Congratulations, right? Yeah. But yeah, Rock Nation and all that.
No, I get it. I was gonna add something too.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not even about the billionaire, because there's billionaires that I mean, not or know personally, but they're more open than like Jay-Z. Jay-Z's está como, I would even say un poco loco.
Yeah, and stuff like that, and then also too, where it's like that's a real Jay-Z quote. I bought some artwork for $1 million. 2 years later, that shit was $3 million. You're telling me to buy $1 million worth of artwork? Like, you're stupid. Like, your advice is so you can't relate anymore. So stop trying to relate.
At least to the people he's trying to target, you know.
And 50 Cent said that, and I agree with 50 Cent because although he's also rich as fuck,
but he knows
he's still 50 Cent. Like,
he knows his fans, you know, like they're not in the same spot as
and then when you alienate people, like how many times am I gonna see your fucking diamond watches and maybe I say, man, I'm gonna stop fucking buying this food shit. He's got enough money already. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm just making this food fucking richer. And like he has everything already. Like, what the fuck am I gonna care about Jay-Z?
Yeah.
And also too, another thing, I also hate when billionaires try to sound too regular or like too cool. Like, what happened?
Oh no, I'm just
like, Mark Zuckerberg wears the same plain white t-shirts, or like Elon Musk annoys the fuck out of me too. Where like you post some memes and you do some bits and you come out and smoke some weed on the Joe Rogan podcast and you want to pretend you're like me. Fuck you. Like, I see right through you. You're still a fucking billionaire. You're still a psychotic motherfucker, you know?
He's not normal.
He's not normal. At least Jeff Bezos looks like a fucking lizard, and you know he's not normal. Yeah. Jeff Bezos doesn't try to fucking be funny and post some memes. Mark Zuckerberg takes some jiu-jitsu classes, and all the MMA fighters are fucking sucking him off when he tears his ACL. Recover, champ. And I'm glad Brendan Schaub made a fucking joke about that.
What did he say?
He was just fucking like clowning, like not clowning, but just talking shit. Like, why are these fighters like saying it like if it was like Dominic Cruz that got injured? You know, like it's fine. You know.
Yeah. Like,
let me see if I can find
it. It wouldn't affect you.
Like,
that's just
right here. This is from Fighter and the Kid, guys. We're big fans of Brendan and Brian, so this is a little clip from them.
Zuckerberg, he had an ACL injury, but the way this post looks is just like someone in the UFC or MMA.
Oh, no, it's the same post Gustafsson posted after he went to the greatest war of all time with John Jones. Hey, UFC fighter. John Jones, we got this, brother. Izzy, love you, dude. He's like, get better, bro. Nina, I love Nina. Sorry to hear, Mark. Wish you the speedy recovery. John A. My man. Everyone just like, oh, you're a warrior, dude. Get better, bro. Oh, man, that's such a shame. I was looking forward to your fight, bro. He's all, hopefully one day, dude. Gonna delay the fight for now. Everyone's like, oh, man, I was stoked on that, bro. Oh, dude, I was dying to see you perform, man. You've been looking great lately. Oh, man, just when your striking was coming together.
That's funny. Just when you're striking.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by, like, I'm not saying que no tienen sus gustos. Everyone has derecho to their gustos. They want to learn jiu-jitsu. That's fine, dude. That's not my point. My point is, like, when you're trying to pretend that you're just, I'm just like you, man. You can also start the next Facebook.
I go to McDonald's in the morning.
Yeah, like, fuck you. You send your secretary to get McDonald's in the morning. Like, we're not the fucking same.
Yeah.
And that's when that's when the line between wealthy and like delusional is drawn.
To me, a good example that really shows off like what a billionaire is actually Ricardo Salinas Pliego. He's the one that was on the podcast.
Yeah, the
former
Morelia
owner of
guy,
Morelia,
right? Yeah.
former owner. He actually says like, yeah, like I'm privileged. I know not everybody else is privileged. Like, so basically, what he's saying is like, I know I grew up with more opportunities, but I'm also not gonna be fucking telling other people they could do this because in reality, it's not true. You know, like in the country, there's not. Everybody doesn't grow with the same opportunities or equal opportunities. So he's basically saying that like, oh, a poor person doesn't have as many opportunities as a medium class, and a medium class doesn't have as many opportunities as me. But he also said like, but I'm also not saying it's impossible for anybody, you know. And at the same time, like, what I mean by also regular is like, he'll talk the same like anybody. He'll be cussy. He's not hiding anything, but he's also not saying, "Oh, I'm like you guys playing sports here and there. Or I'm with my family on the weekends." Like he's not saying that either. Like he admits it. Like, "Oh, I'm not a family person at all." You know, like I just work all week. That's it. So I think that's a pretty transparent person of like a billionaire, what they are. You know, that's what I like about him actually.
Yeah, I heard you by the way.
Yeah.
But
Because he's never like saying, "Oh, like yeah, I like that too," you know. Like he just acts like a normal person, but he also like, but I'm a busy man, you know. Like
you know what's the best thing in life? Where people support you and they trust you? Transparency.
Yeah.
I love transparency with anything. I hate when I see I'm a salesman, right? Like I'm not saying I'm fucking Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street salesman, but I'm a salesman. I hate like, "Oh, how you doing?" Like, "Oh, how are the kids?" Like, "Oh, you know how kids are. This flooring's the best."
I hate
Because
corporate
oh,
talk.
I have little nieces and they make a mess, so make sure it's water. I hate that shit because it's so fake. What people don't understand, when they're buying something, they're buying you before they buy the product. Like, I don't appreciate that. Like, don't give me the bullshit. Fucking tell me. I tell people, this is the best fucking flooring there is. It's waterproof, scratch resistant. Sure, you can get cheaper, but without time, that's just going to fucking raise up. It's going to coil, blah, 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 whatever, right? I don't like this little fucking song and dance that people do.
That's why I would say like I hate corporate talk, you know.
I hate corporate.
I'm not into
it's
it.
so. How was traffic for you?
Yeah,
oh
like-
man. Oh wow. Hey Henry, nice to meet you. Like, I'm the divisional fucking J Hook president. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, it's-
because you know why? Because you know that's not real.
Yeah, it's like what
You
the
know
fuck am I
that
doing
those you know that those fucking rich, not to be racist, rich white people, you know that it's not who they are. And that's fine if that's not who they are, but it's so fake and it's not real.
here? Yeah.
And
no,
then,
no me se ven en los espejitos.
and what does that do? Does it make you want to get in that corporate world, or does it make you want to get the fuck out?
Get the fuck out.
Imagine having lunch with someone like that.
Fuck no.
Like, don't fucking pretend. Don't pretend. Politics aside, why did people like Trump?
Because he was with the people, or
Not only
he was,
that.
or he was transparent.
He was transparent as fuck, whether he's an idiot or not, right?
Like he would talk like anybody else.
He would be like, "Oh, your plan for the economy is bad." He'd be like, "Your wife is so ugly."
something.
Oh man, I saw her and I said, "Wow, his wife is so ugly."
And that's something regular people could like relate to, regardless whether it's rich, poor, or whatever.
Whether it's wrong or right, whether it's stupid or smart, right? I'm not.
But people
into it.
understood.
But people understood, and they're like, "Oh, like this dude, fucking like,
I like him.
Why,
He's like
why-
me."
Why do people like Javier Mourinho? Like he's like that too with his
Yeah.
fucking players. Like he's fucking kind of like, I guess when he has to be a fucking dick, and then he's just an honest person. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And that's
Like,
what people really like.
Yeah, it's like this new Raiders coach everyone's getting wet for. What do you say? Like, "Oh, I fucking grew up in Compton. Like, I don't
Yes.
give a fuck." Like, people like that shit that they fired
Because
the
they
old
could
coach.
relate also.
They could relate. Like, he'd be like, "I grew up in Compton, and if you talk shit about the Raiders, we would fucking fight."
And don't you think like where is all the LA Raiders like, or my bad, Raider fans based on LA, you know?
Exactly.
So regardless if you're from
Whether they're
around
gone
Compton,
now,
you know?
right? It's still
But
Raiders.
it's still kind of LA in a way, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying about transparency, people. If I can give advice to a young person, it'd be just be yourself. And I know I'm not the first one to say that, but just be yourself.
Be yourself in situations where you're not supposed to be yourself. Almost.
Stand out.
I'm not saying fucking break the rules, but like no te dejes llevar también.
Know
like,
your audience.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like when you're at work, talk about your fucking dick
Yeah,
or something.
nah,
yeah. I mean, I still do that. But like, what I'm saying is like stand out a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so like you've been in a certain business for so long. How easy is it for you to play these fucking people when they come visit your fucking store or when they come like? How easy is it? It's fucking easy because you know that they've never seen no one like you. Like not even that you're fucking something special. But they appreciate the transparency because they forgot what transparency is because they haven't been transparent the last 20 fucking years of their life.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by like realness.
Yeah, but I mean,
But,
hopefully
yeah.
that goes more out to the world too.
Yeah, I want to see that, man. I want to see that.
Like, I think people are also scared of it. Like, oh, this is gonna bring me consequences. This is gonna close my doors. Like, fuck. Like, you're badass in your own way. Like,
Yeah. If you're good enough,
your doors are gonna open for you no matter where, And that's
If you're
what
good
people
enough.
forget if you're
Yeah.
good enough,
exactly.
But you should have that confidence in yourself. Like, I know I have these skills. I'll be successful anywhere I go.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've been I've been kind of like in that weird stage where I get scared to follow. Not scared, where I get like scared to follow advice because I'm like, because I kind of know what I want, But also when someone does hit me with something, I'm like, that's not a bad point. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you good at taking advice? Be honest.
In general,
Life advice.
I listen to it a lot, but I'm not gonna say I follow it 100%. But I'll remember it. But do I really actually preach it? I don't think so.
Probably like practice it.
Practice it? I don't think so. But I do remember everybody that's giving me a talk or a life lesson.
Yeah.
I never think anybody's stupid for trying to give me something or.
Yeah, and part of it is nice, right?
You should also be open minded about it. If somebody's giving you a life lesson or trying to teach you something, you should also listen to them. At least give them that moment.
Are you good at differentiating advice from just something condescending?
Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
I am too.
Yeah.
Like you shut that shit down when someone's condescending to you.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I'll be like, all right.
Yeah. Or why aren't you guys doing this for the podcast?
Yeah.
What's going on with this?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey man.
Talk more.
Yeah. Give me money so I don't have to work for a month and I'll fucking do whatever the fuck it is you want me to do.
That's how it is.
That's how I feel. Where lately I've been getting advice from a really nice man that I work with. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was just telling me about school and you should go back to school. And he's like, nowadays it's different. It's fucking all online. Yeah. And then he's talking to me, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. The first part of me was like, man, dude, stop talking to me about this. I've already said I don't want to fucking do it. But then part of me also appreciates the fact that someone would take their time to talk to you about something because in some weird way they do care about you and about your future. I really do appreciate that. And I haven't promised anything, right? I'm not saying, I'm gonna fucking go back to school. I'm not saying that at all. But I feel like there is times where someone does offer you genuine advice. Try not to be so stubborn. I know my dad's always told me, you never listen. Deja que te dé un consejo, But sometimes I feel like parents, or at least Mexican parents, because that's the only thing I can speak for, their consejos are always kind of on the attack mode a little bit. And I don't like that. I feel like advice should come from concern and care and not from fear of consequence. Do this or you're going to end up just like this person. Or do this or you're going to end up a loser, blah, blah, blah. I feel like advice from someone that cares about you, it comes from care and it comes from concern for you. Not I'm going to scare you into if you don't do this is going to happen to you. And that's my thing with advice, right? And H and I get advice all the time from people we love. Yeah. And we're just I want to fucking strangle this motherfucker. You're so you don't understand how annoying this shit is because you swear we haven't been talking about this. And it's like, do you really think all we do is fucking get drunk and record a podcast randomly? Like, no. Like, no. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, yesterday we hung out, we went to the gym, we didn't even drink one fucking beer. Like, it's not just like that, you know? And when it comes from a point where, like, oh, I can show you the right way, like, stop. I don't like that shit. And I feel like older people do it to young people so much.
Off-topic podcast, like, taking it the risky way.
Yeah, and it's not even that. It's like just like our way, at least. Frank Sinatra. That
our
shit.
way too, but
You
like
know?
in our way is also like a risky way that not everybody has taken it. You know,
Yeah, and
we're honestly like not the pioneers of it, but we're also like, if you think about it, we're also in that like fresh track that they've invented where like, yeah, you haven't seen too many podcasters like start up yet. You know, if you think about it, it hasn't been a lot.
hasn't. No, there hasn't.
So we're like one of the first
Yeah,
ones.
because Joe Rogan was already on TV.
Yeah, in 2007, and when this podcast started, so it was.
What's another big?
I don't really count.
What's another big podcast?
I mean,
For sure, Joe Rogan and Impulsive. He was already a YouTuber.
YouTube.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
So
there's not a lot from the ground up.
So it's not like we're still like in that fresh start where you don't know what it is, you know. So we're taking that chance and that risk, you know.
Yeah.
Like, all we have is the talent and us.
Yeah, and the Topic Army, which we
Fuck
appreciate.
yeah.
But honestly, yeah, I agree with that. Where I think sometimes, like, as a young man, like, you get set up with like hearing advice from your counselors and from your teachers and from your parents and then from your friends, and then it's like you don't even get a chance to choose your life, and I think that's fucked up. Like,
In a very early age.
at a very early age, you don't get it. And I'm not the first one saying this, right? I'm not a fucking genius. But I'm just saying, like, I think that's fucked up. Like, I remember, dude, in kindergarten, they made us do these dumb little art projects that said class of 2020.
Oh, I remember.
And I did the math, and I thought 2020, like 2016. Even, I swear to God, as no fucking crema, as a 5-year-old kid, I was like, that's 4 more years. And my teacher was like, oh, yeah, 4 years of university. I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking kid. Like, what are you talking about?
You know what I thought?
What?
I thought like, wait, you really expect me to finish in 2020? I'm a fucking dumbass.
Man, I need 2028 at least, lady. Fuck.
Wait, you have high hopes for me, I guess.
Yeah, I appreciate that, you know?
I still have that little thing because my mom kept like all my school projects and shit.
Yeah.
So I think it's still around. Like, it was my picture with like a little diploma, like a paper.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm not saying, in a way, it's kind of cute, right? Like, you want a kid's. In a way, I could see the nice way.
Also, in a way, you and me were already woke.
Oh, I've been woke. I've been woke way before. And I know I always say this. I'm fucking ahead of the curve. Like, 100%. Like, when the Joker says, see, I'm not crazy. I'm just ahead of the curve. I've been like that forever, dude. I remember the other day, like, one of my buddies, no, not the other day, was like, hey, like, you ever heard of this guy, Andrew Tate? He was like, yeah, like, he kind of reminds me of you. All the shit you used to talk, like, all the bits you would do. And I'm like, yeah, like, I've been saying common sense shit. Yeah, don't marry a dumb girl. Make money. Be smart. I'm not agreeing with his other shit. But I'm just saying, like, the common sense shit, like, I've been fucking saying that. And all of a sudden, it's like all this shit, this Sigma male bullshit. Like, I'm not a fucking Sigma male, but I've been saying this shit for fucking years. Like, it's bullshit. And it's just crazy. Like, we've been woke, bro. Like, we've been not wanting. I don't need David Goggins to tell me that I could do more. We've been talking about, even before the podcast, we talking about, like, I think I'm going to be rich one day.
Yeah.
Not knowing how we're going to do it.
But you're like, am I gonna kill some motherfuckers?
Yeah. Like, I think I could sell cocaine, you know? Like, it's fucking crazy. But
I'm scared of poverty for sure.
I'm scared of poverty too, dude. It's crazy.
I don't want to.
God bless people, you know. Like, when I see like a lady at the bus stop, like, and she's going to work, right? Clearly, she's not a crackhead. Like 4 a.m. I think that's like so scary. Like, damn, like, you're someone's mom, right? And your kid is already old enough, and you still have to go to the bus stop at 4 a.m. with all these crackheads. Like, that makes me sad. Like, go ahead, say your thing.
Why do you feel sad?
Because that's like a wasted life.
That's what I was gonna say.
Not a wasted life.
Okay. We know it's a waste of life. Oh, we know it's a waste of life, but you don't think it was her fault? in a way.
No,
Or not
because-
her fault, but like, I mean, that's what brings to you when you get stuck in a situation, you know? Unfortunately.
No, but situations were worse back then, though. Our generation did have it harder in a lot of ways.
Ours?
No, the previous one, I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah. but-
Like, back then, like, divorce is a thing now, you know what I'm saying? Like, back then, like, you just kind of stayed in your marriage where your husband sucks balls, you know? And it's easy to say, it's easy to cast those people and be like, nah, you fucked up. You're there because you fucked up. Like, that could happen to anyone. Like, you're no better than someone who's fucking homeless, because that could be you too. Regardless of what you think, shit could happen quick. Like, you never know, dude. Like, people have plans, and then your fucking wife has fucking stage 4 cancer.
You're right.
People have plans, and then your fucking child gets hit by a fucking bus. Like, you never know. You know what I'm saying? And it could also be positive too. You could be fucking in the dumps, and then someone gives you a great job, and then you fucking recover. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, like, I try not to blame people like that. What I don't feel bad about is when people that just complain. Like, El Cholo, like, you look, my kids, like,
Nah,
you're a
fool.
loser. You should just accept that you're a fucking loser, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, there's times where you just, like, you're just lost already. You lost a war with life.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I feel like you should just enjoy your life in the sense that, like, you did fucking fail already, you know? Like, it's okay. But
Like,
that's
enjoy
what
your
I think.
40s already, you know? Like,
Yeah, just enjoy it. Like, chingate más, you know? Like, whatever. So I'm also not some fucking
saint.
fool, Gary V, who's like, oh, you're 70, it's not too late. Like, yeah, it is. It is too late.
You can barely move.
And
Like,
it's okay.
in a way.
And even if you can't, even if you're a fucking healthy ass 70-year-old, it's too late already.
Yeah.
It's too late. Is it too late to find peace and be happy with yourself? No, of course not, because that's spiritual. That's within you. But it's already too late. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys,
Fuck.
I got
got
some topics right now.
Yeah, the fan questions were kind of weak, but
Yeah,
some
I
responded.
got a. Well, this wasn't a fan question,
Oh,
but recently we talked to our buddy Gabe
Gabe.
at Republic, and we talked about the Beatles and about how I think they're overrated. We did a little poll, and some people were kind of upset about that.
They were.
I just think it's hard to find someone that knows about music like me, honestly.
You know a lot.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of things, and it's probably in sports too, where you're forced to say something is great. Like,
Almost.
what if I don't think it's great?
Like, I could say Manchester United is the greatest team in England, you know? I could say that.
I just think with music, it's more subjective. I guess that wasn't a good example, but like, why are the Beatles so great? Like, cause I
'Cause
fucking
people know
heard
them?
it. Because in Drake and Josh, they were mentioned so much. Like, why? Why are the Beatles so
To
great?
me, I just feel like it's more like, oh, they see them everywhere, you know, like in shirts or like.
Why is
or-
John Lennon the GOAT? Why can't Lane Stanley from Alice in Chains be the GOAT? I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying, like,
I feel like
I
it
don't
just
get
comes
it.
from popularity, honestly. From what they see,
yeah.
honestly, because, I mean, growing up, I did see a lot of the Beatles or hear about them.
Yeah, I did too. And I remember listening to the Beatles the first time, I was like, it's fucking boring as fuck. Like, I don't like drug music. Like, if you have to be on drugs, or if it's like so obviously drug
They
music,
were on drugs?
100%.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't know.
100%. Yellow Submarine. It's all acid hippie shit. You know what I'm saying? Same with raves. I'm not gonna go and listen to some DJ, but I have to be on ecstasy to have the same fun as you. No, I'm not going. Like,
Plus
I'm
it's
not
hot.
gonna do that. Yeah, we were talking about raves the other day. How do you
Yeah.
feel about raves? Because you actually like that music.
I like the music, but I would never go to one. Because you're basically paying $300 to complain about the weather, complain about the food, the prices, all that. Like, what are you expecting? Like, you're outside with 40,000 people, with 50,000, whatever, you know? And then hotels, you only have you have a minimum option of just selecting hotels too. So why are you complaining about that? Like, you know, you're in the middle of nowhere. It's just sand with lights. That's what it is. Almost like a Star Wars like map. Fucking Clone Wars popping out and shit. Fucking Yoda popping out as a DJ. But yeah, I wouldn't go to a rave. It's honestly I just hear people complaining when they come back from them, so makes me not want to go. Fucking Battlefront and shit. Me and Koba gonna get those red lasers. Pew, pew. Pew.
Finally, a fucking good
Well, oh,
fan question. Oh
yeah, that's right.
It's about fucking time. Oh, you guys should fucking do more polls and blah, blah, blah. Fucking bastards. You guys suck as fans, dude. Honestly. Can't wait to get some new ones. All right, I got one right here. Oh, she's calling in, actually.
Oh, shit. What is it?
What's up, Claudia?
What are you guys doing?
We're over here recording right now.
Damn, it's almost my bedtime. You guys are making me sacrifice right now.
That's annoying that you sleep fucking early.
Bro, I have to wake up at 3:30.
I thought me lo mismo yo.
I have horario de conseg.
De abogado.
De construction.
The contractor. Nah, I hate that. Like, girls will do that. Like, they'll work at 6 and they'll be like, oh, yeah, I have to be up at 2 to get ready. Like, why do you guys wake up so early?
Because you gotta shower, you gotta do a little makeup.
We do that in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I shower and, like, I could take a 3-minute shower. I'm not even kidding.
Well, then you probably smell like ass then. You're not showering right.
That's stupid. Nah, how long are your showers, H?
Probably, they're pretty long. Like 20.
They're long?
I feel like
Like
I feel
20,
H,
25.
Like, puts a candle and everything. Lights a candle in the...
Nah, I don't. I should do it now.
Nah, wow, like he's so...
Like, pone la candle de Jesús, de Jesús.
Yeah, the paisas.
Fuck, nah, not those. Nah,
Hispanic style,
puro.
Yeah, it's muy Catholic kid, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that shit either. Like, I want something that smells good, like pumpkin spice.
You like pumpkin smell? I'm not a big fan.
Fuck
of that
yeah.
shit. I'm not a big fan of that. But yeah, what are your questions, real quick, before you go to your bed?
I was just thinking, for randomly, when you guys did you guys plan to fail regular high school?
I did.
North Park?
He did.
And my plan worked out really well,
did
like
what
the
all-
bank robbery.
Do you remember? And I'll let him.
Plan.
I'll let him tell the story. When we walked, when you caught me, when you caught me walking to school, and I was already at North Park before him. What did you say? You're like, oh, you're at North Park, fucking lucky.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember. I thought I was there before.
Yeah, and then he goes, fuck, I'm trying to get in next year. Like, if it's some exclusive school.
That was my
It's
USC.
fucking funny. I remember going out to your graduation,
Yeah.
and then H was like the happiest I've ever seen. I don't know why he was so pumped, but it was cool. I think, like, if you guys like became like best friends before that, or it was like during the North Park era.
Before that, it was
Oh, we were best friends during North Park. Nah.
no. It
I
was
wasn't-
summer school of Sierra Vista.
Yeah, but then you were hung out with some people I didn't like. Nah, it was North Park when we became really
Oh,
tight.
actually, North Park officially.
Yeah,
But that's when we
yeah.
clicked out the best.
Inside of North Park.
Yeah.
Cuando vino su hermano, remember we were like chilling at the house watching some fights or something. I don't
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It was the UFC
know.
card.
I remember that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, but nah, yeah, he did plan to go to North Park. He's like, oh, you're at North Park? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, lucky. I'm trying to get in next year.
Since middle school, and it worked out well.
You heard good things.
I know. I remember I feared North Park because remember when Hoser feared North Park when it was actually Cholos back then?
Fuck.
Yeah, 'cause it was like legit scary back then. Maybe it was just mom being paranoid, you know.
Nah, I feel like back then it was Cholos though.
Nah, maybe like in mi tío Juan's era. Like when mi tío Juan was a Sierra Vista kid. But like now I don't think Hoser. I don't think so. Who knows? Huh? His friends became murderers, so who knows?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, saying too much hardcore shit.
I didn't even know that shit.
That's for another episode for Jose to go ahead and tell that story.
Yeah, well, you already told the fucking story.
No, but no one knows what happened.
Yeah, but he murdered someone. That legit happened. That's what happened.
They didn't murder anyone.
No, Jose, nah, but his friend is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Part of it.
But
He
yeah,
was a driver.
he planned. So I didn't know how. We'll let you go right now. I didn't know how easy it was to get into North Park. Like I didn't plan it. Like remember when I had Cuatro Fs?
I had
Oh,
5.
yeah, mom almost cried. You had her off that.
Yeah, and
Wondering if she failed in life because you had cuatro Fs.
She was wondering if she failed.
We're not an idiot. Like, huh?
She was wondering if she failed in life.
Yeah, like she was just like sad, like, oh, because you were her last kid, right? So like.
The last hope. The last hope.
Alex Ferguson's last chance.
Poser
failed.
failed.
Carlos did well, and then like you were also failing, so she was probably like fearing, you know.
But Carlos didn't do well, dude. He had an adult school saga. Remember?
Oh yeah, no backpack, huh?
Oh, no, he nothing have backpack, Carlos.
Oh, that's it.
Dark stories.
I know. Dark stories. What was your? Wait, hold on. What was your other question? You had a second one.
Hold on.
You had a second one.
That's what oh yeah, well, it was the North Park. Like, what was your favorite North Park memories?
I think like ditching school was our favorite.
Oh yeah.
How about you ditch school? Like, you guys wouldn't do shit. You guys would just get like a package.
Yeah, we what? No, we don't
No,
get
we didn't even get
packets.
the packet saga was over already.
That was
fun fact.
over.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
didn't do that?
Dude, our homework was literally like crossword puzzles and shit. I'm not even kidding.
Even worse.
Like como mongolitos. Like como mongolitos. I remember I had a math teacher. I'll let you go right now after this one. We had a math teacher named Mr. Morales. And then we had a class called KC prep class because I failed my KC the first time. And then he was like, I can't believe this is a because we were cool, right? Me and Morales, like, you know how like adults, they would talk to us like we were adults, you know? And then he'd be like, I can't believe I'm teaching a fucking class on a Casey. It's literally fucking 6th grade math. Like, how fucking stupid could these students be? And I'm just there in that class, like, and he's just being a fucking dick, you know? But he was cool with us, though.
It was the fakest thing ever. Like, at the end, it didn't even matter. Like, they canceled that.
They canceled the Casey now, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, like, fuck them. Like, they made us stress for nothing.
Yeah, I know. All right, well, I'll let you go, Hermanita. Thank you for calling in. We gotta record at your house.
Yeah, you guys do it at my house, an episode of me.
Tell Gio we gotta smoke some Rocky Patels.
So what?
Rocky Patel.
Cigars.
Oh, yeah. Gio got some new ones for his birthday. He said you guys need to come over to smoke some.
I know. I think Henry. I'm gonna put some pressure on you, Henry. Henry's off like the next fucking 4 days. So.
Oh.
My birthday's on Tuesday, so we gotta do something like in the 2 weeks.
Oh, it's on Tuesday. Yeah, we'll do something then.
All right.
All right, but you guys can't be old. Like, party till 6 in the morning like us, you know.
Project X.
No, I can't do that shit. I'll party till midnight, and then that's
What the fuck? All right, then you guys have a good night. All right.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye, bruh. Bye.
My
All
plan
right, that
worked
was
out.
my sister calling in.
My plan worked out sick.
Yeah, that was a good plan, man. That was a good one.
That's how I believe in planning.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because my goal was like, I gotta go back to Sierra Vista. Like, I gotta
I
graduate.
forgot you were there first.
was
I
there
thought I
first.
had met you. They're like, oh, hey, Koba, like you're here now. I forgot. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember when I saw you, like, oh, shit, you're here too.
Yeah,
Like, fuck.
I
yeah.
was cool with like Peanut for a bit because that was the only food. I
Yeah,
knew.
that was him, man. Yeah, that was the only person on.
because I knew like all the
Dinley.
fucking. But like I wasn't. They had their own.
Crew.
Like I wasn't a cholo, you know.
Yeah,
So, like, I'm not gonna hang
you're not gonna make sense.
I'm not gonna hang out with those fools, you know.
Remember when
But-
that kid had a matricula, or he was getting a matricula out, like at school?
Nah, that was one of the funniest shit you've ever fucking said, dude. I think that's the hardest I've ever laughed in my whole fucking life. Also, elotero at 8 p.m. right now.
Yeah, fuck.
The fucking elotes are fucking cold as fuck now. Like, dude, we were taking pictures, and it was picture day at North Park.
It was for the school ID.
It was for the school ID, which is even funnier. And we were in line, and I was behind Age, and then this kid, his name was Osvaldo.
and he's like paisa as
Yeah,
fuck.
he's paisa as fuck. Like, he was born in Mexico.
Like you look like
He came in the
Piolín.
first grade. I was there when he made his debut in this country.
Like
He
a
was in my-
triple wrestler.
He debuted in my class in Tracy. I remember. The first grade, yeah. And
Hola.
yeah, so he's like a paisa. Like, I'm a paisa, but he was like paisa.
Yeah, like straight out of
Yeah,
the
like
hill.
I at least have seen Nickelodeon before, you know. And but whatever. So he grew up with us, and then he goes, It's his turn. It's the Paisa kid, and it's Henry and me. And they go, all right, next. And he sits down on the table. He goes, all right, go, Osvaldo, get your matricula. And I fucking start dying, dude. I start dying. My stomach is bursting. My ribs hurt. I'm sweating. Like, I can't stop laughing. And then Paisa kid goes, fuck you. And then whatever, he takes his picture and he leaves, and it's my turn now. And I am still laughing. I can't stop laughing. And then the lady's like, the guy gets so annoyed, the photographer. He's like, you need to calm down. Hurry up, you're next. You're holding up the line. And I can't stop laughing, dude. I can't stop laughing at the matricula joke. He's like, seriously, you're taking up the time. And I go, and I leave the line. I go, just go next. Just go next. I can't handle it. And then it's and then, dude, I literally just let everyone go after me because I was dying too fucking hard. And that's the fucking story. Yeah. And then in my ID, you could see I'm all fucking laughing, huh? Remember that? Yeah. All right. Cool, guys. All right, I think this was a good episode, huh? Let's wrap it up, baby. All right, man. Dude, that shit was funny as fuck. Let them know where they can find us, man.
Fuck. You can find us on all major platforms. Follow us on Instagram. Be really active. At Off Topic Podcast 34. Fuck. And yeah.
Who are you?
I'm H.
And I am Koba the Gorilla. And we are
The Off Topic Podcast.
All right, guys. We're going to finish this up. Thank you very much for supporting us.
Fuck.
We're out.